West Tigers fans, I believe we've just found our next ball-playing lock, Adam Doueihi, but the million-dollar question is, where does he stand in terms of his contract? He speaks a little bit about it right now in this player presser, which we're going to go over. But first, my name is Geordie. Welcome back to NRL Deep Dive, your one-stop shop for all things West Tigers, orange, black, and white, baby. And if you love the West Tigers as much as I do, if you love footy or just an awesome community, please like and subscribe. Helps me and the YouTube algorithm out a ton. So let's get into it because we have a big video to hear from Adam Doueihi. Now, the presser is definitely hammering him about the ball playing lock, his injuries, but also about his future of the club. So we're going to be hearing from him exactly what he says. It's quite interesting. It's not the response I would have thought, and I don't know how to take it, but I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on it. So listen up and let's get into it.
Adam, named at number 13 this weekend. When was the last time you played the lock?
Nah, never. It's probably the one position that I haven't really played much. Yeah, I've never really been in the middle before, so something new for me. But yeah, I'm excited. I sort of got switched there to chase some points last week, and yeah, after the game, I felt really comfortable and solid with my defence and attack there. So something different for me. I'll do a few reps and a few sessions there this week, and yeah, see how we go Sunday.
And he absolutely nailed it in his ball-playing lock. Like, the way that he came in, one, got shifted from the center to that position was like, I would have been like, what the heck are you doing, Benji? But okay. But the fact that he came in and he absolutely nailed it in, like, he did so well with it. I was like, dang, like, this solidifies my thoughts of him being our ball-playing lock. And he's saying he's got the big body, he knows how to attack, he knows how to defend, he's just going to be on point with that. That's pretty promising to hear that from the player himself. One saying he's excited and not mad about him being in that position. So I feel like a lot of players get put in positions and they're like, man, this is not what I want to be doing. This is not where I want to be. I'm not going to give 110%. But for him, he knows, one, his contract's up here this year. And two, it's Adam Doueihi. He always gives 100% in everything he does. And I think that alone deserves a contract extension and some sort of offer, because he is the kind of guy that we've built this club around, that we want to have part of this club. Maybe not in the center, maybe not in the halves or the fullback, but in the ball playing lock in the forward pack. Like, that to me speaks volume about what Benji sees in him. So I think that's a promising sign. Let's keep listening to what he has to say.
Harder physically, do you think it will be in the middle?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Yeah, obviously bigger bodies, probably less decisions, I guess, than you make at centre, just more big bodies coming at you. But yeah, as I said, I moved there sort of midway through the game on the weekend, and yeah, felt really good physically in the middle there, and yeah, see how we go.
Again, he's just solidifying the fact that, hey, I like it there. I'm keen to see how this goes. And I think in the back of his mind is like, he knows on the center he's going to be getting pushed out from Talon May, Star Toa even, and just younger guys coming through. But also the halves, we've got Jerome Luai, we've got Latu Fainu, and there's not really much need for him in fullback. We've got Tito Taruva if Buller's out and vice versa. So I just feel like him going for the forward position and not having any pushback is only helping his case more and more to stay with the team longer, right? So what are your thoughts on that so far? He starts talking about Talon May here in a minute. I'm really intrigued to see what your guys' thoughts are on this.
A lot of positions in your career, does it make it hard to try and nail one when you get shifted around so much?
It doesn't make it hard for me. Yeah, it's probably more for the coach, just having that versatility factor about myself, being able to throw me in yeah, pretty much any position on the park. Yeah, it's probably a good thing for him. So yeah, I'm locked this week, and we'll see how we go.
Love the confidence.
The reasons you're in the 13 is that Taylor May's been named his debut. How's he been since he's been around the club?
Yeah, I've watched too much of his footy to be honest, but yeah, on the training paddock over the past few weeks, he's been really good for us. I've gone up against him a few times, and yeah, he's really sharp on his feet, and he's also he's a big boy, so yeah, I'm sure he'll get us going forward out of the backfield, and yeah, I know he scored a hat-trick in the reserve grade on the weekend, so hopefully give him some ball and good ball, and see what he can do.
Love the confidence from Adam Doueihi around Taylor May. He's being quite honest. I haven't watched much of him, but what I have experienced, not just seen, he is a bloody weapon, and he knows how to play footy with that big body. He's fast. He knows how to tackle. He knows how to, set up and go through with plays, and that is something that we want our old center to be looking at our new center saying like, hey, I believe this guy is a good replacement, if not better, and I'm so pumped to see what he brings this coming weekend against the Titans. I'm so freaking excited about that, and I think that's something we should be proud of, Tigers fans, is the fact that this club doesn't talk down on each other. Obviously, the whole saga we have earlier in the season, that's a whole different story, but Adam Doueihi is the kind of guy that shows loyalty, that shows trust, that shows just kind of an eldership, if you will, of the team. That like, hey, I've been with a Tiger for a while. I've done lots of things for this club, and I'm so excited to see young players coming through, new players coming through, existing NRL players coming through, and like that to me is the most exciting part of this club's future. Is like these guys are behind the rebuild. Now, of course, we know journalists love to tell a good story about anything that's not good, anything that's bad, and so obviously with Isaac Moses being his manager now, this was a question that I knew was going to come up, and that was, hey, what does the future look like for you at the West Tigers? And this was his answer. Very, very, very blunt and very up in the air, and I'm going to break it down, my thoughts on it in just a second.
That situation, can you enlighten us on where you're at and where you potentially might be next year?
Ask the big boss, Richard.
Would you like to stay here?
We'll see what happens.
Obviously, with all your injuries, the club re-signed you, trying to fade. Would you like to be given a chance to repay?
We'll see what happens.
That is just wow. Just we'll see what happens. Now, I don't know. This is so hard because it could just... I work in communications. I work in PR myself when I'm not on YouTube, guys. And I know the fact that you've got to answer every question. You just don't have to answer their question right. And I personally would have said a little more about the situation rather than ask the big boss upstairs. We'll see what happens. I would have been like, hey, obviously love the club, or I dislike this club. I want to, see something more as I go forward into my career. So, something a little more for the fans, but also for the media. But obviously, if you go negative, say if he doesn't want to be here, Tigers fans, and we do go negative, and that's going to throw a whole nother saga that maybe we don't want. So maybe their communications guy was like, hey, do this, actually just be very blunt, very, very, very cryptic about it. But at the same time, then it raises a lot of questions about, hey, does he even want to be here? Is he saying, I want to be here, but Richard doesn't want me kind of thing? There's so many mixed signals about this. I just feel like I would have been a little more open about it. For example, like if he's wanted to be here, hey, I love being at this club. I love what Benji and Richard are doing. I would 100% want to be part of the rebuild, but at the same time, I fully in support of Richard and Benji in their decision, whether or not I'm part of that plan. Now, if it was the opposite, I would have said something like, hey, I'm currently, no answers, not really sure what's in store for me in the future of this career in NRL, but I'm just exploring some different options right now. I'm just getting some feelers out there, something like that, and then maybe just tie in like, I am very, very in love with this club and thankful and very in support of everything this club has done for me, something like that, just to one, give a little bit more closure on the situation because his contract's coming up very quick, but two, for the fans, just so we have a little bit more trust and buy-in from our bloke Adam Doueihi, because I'm just very confused, and the $1 million question is, what the heck is Adam Doueihi doing? What the heck does Adam Doueihi do? So let me know your thoughts, Tigers fans. Do we keep him? Do we let him go? Is he our next ball playing lock? Let me know everything in the comments below, good, bad, and ugly, around Adam Doueihi and what you believe we should do with him and for him going forward. Now, Tigers fans, I just want to take a huge moment of appreciation for each and every single one of you. We're quickly approaching 2,500 subs, and I just cannot believe it's gotten this big already. And that's because of each and every one of you. I love to hit 3,000 in the next 2 months. That's only 500 subs. So if you're watching, I have a huge percentage of guys that watch and women that watch this channel and aren't subscribed, and so I'd super appreciate it if you subscribe. I have a huge plan and a huge goal of making it back to Australia to watch some games, or even do some training camp type stuff next year with the West Tigers and doing meet and greets with you guys, and that's only possible if you guys like and subscribe, push this YouTube channel out, and the algorithm sees NRL Deep Dive, this just average Aussie bloke and pushes it to more people. So that is a goal I have for this channel, because I want to connect with each and every one of you in Sydney, because that would be so sick, and I'm going to be working on things with that. But if you have any connections, any sponsorship opportunities for the channel or for that trip, please let me know. I'd be forever grateful. But West Tigers fans, take it bloody easy. You guys are the best supporters in the world of the West Tigers and of NRL Deep Dive. And again, it means the world that you are part of this like-minded community. And if you haven't already joined the Discord, it's just an amazing place for us to talk more West Tigers, talk more footy. Plus, we are getting together before the Titans game this coming weekend for 40 minutes just to talk all things pre-game with all the Discord members. So if you want to join that, let me know. I can get you the link. Otherwise, you guys take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video.